So you might have a garden and maybe a couple of wilted tomato plants. You certainly don't have a pantry system. And if a crisis hit your house, you'd be in trouble. So I know that you don't need another hobby, and you certainly don't have time for a second job as a side hustle to help you make ends meet. What you really need is a system. And luckily, I'm opening up a 30-day food security sprint, and it starts on the 3rd of March. This isn't just another course, let me put that straight. It's a total transformation of your household's operating system. Let me show you what's inside in the Resilience Village. The Resilience Village is my community where we have already 450 families coming together on the same journey. The Foundations of Resilience program is something that I've been developing over the last couple of years, and it's been broken down into 4 easy digestible modules. The first one is the unbreakable mindset, because we can't go through a transformational change if we've got a really stuck mindset, or you've got lots of things cluttering up your mind or blocking your way to resilience. By the end of this module, you'll have designed and built yourself at least 2 big resilience goals. They are action plans for where you want to be by the end of this year. The next module, which we'll hit in week 2, the Food Freedom Pantry Audit. And we're going to secure your food supply chain by reducing food waste and saving you money. Most people who go through this pantry audit save themselves anything from $50 to sometimes $300 a week by just managing their pantry properly. In week 3, we'll be hitting the food production and design section. And this is so many people's favorite, because you go from seedling, growing something that you actually eat, right the way through to harvest. In week 4, our final week, we dive into preserving the surplus, because we're all about resource banking and making sure your household never runs out again. This is where you really build your 12-month food security buffer. So we talk about what is preserving, why it's important, and how it relates to your pantry audit. You actually walk away with some great skills like fermentation, making sauerkraut, sourdough from scratch, and also making a quick pickle, learning to dehydrate, water bath, can, and all those fantastic things too. A huge part of the 30-day food security sprint is the fact that you get access to actual live mentoring. So this isn't an online course where you just are left floundering around and you don't really know what you're doing. You are guided through each of these weeks with strategic purpose. It's really important that you RSVP to one of the live weekly sprints, because each week we cover something different, but this is where we dive deep into what's holding you back, give you specific tailored strategies to help you on your way forward, so you're not stressing about what is the process for that? What do I do when? How do I manage that? What happens if this happens? That's why you have a guide. That's why you have a mentor to help you through all of those struggles. And it's not just you alone. There is plenty of people inside the mentoring circle for you to talk to on the journey. And once you're finished in the mentoring circle, your journey doesn't end. You get access to the Foundations of Resilience program for as long as it exists, and of course the mentoring circle. By the end of these 30 days, you aren't just trying to be resilient, you have a full practical skill set that you can use for life. It moves you from a position of being a total consumer with expensive habits to a designer of a functional system. We kick off on the 3rd of March, and because this is our introduction round, I've been delivering this in person for the last couple of years, and now I'm doing it online so I can get to more people. I've dropped the price of this first round in March only by 90%. So I'm looking for 10 families who would like to take me up on this particular offer. It is not going to last forever. And by the end of March, it will not be 90% off anymore. So if you've considered it and you think that this might be for you, please don't waste time, because these 10 spots won't last long. The link is in my bio if you want to join. Let's build your resilience baseline together.